kindergartners. I'm Mrs. Bach, the art teacher at JB Nelson, and I heard the story, Alfie, the turtle disappeared. It's one of my favorite books, and I thought it'd be really fun to do this how to draw Alfie video and share it with you. So I'm going to pull up my screen and put up, here we go. So I really like the way that Alfie is looking in this picture from the story. He is looking straight ahead at us, so we kind of have a frontal view of him. Very different than most turtle how to draw, where you are seeing a turtle from the side. So I would really like us to learn how to draw this way, and I have some really easy step-by-step videos or drawings to do that for you. So here is my practice drawing of Alfie, and I'm going to show you some tips along the way on how we can do this. So I have a paper, I have a pencil, and I have an eraser because I need to make changes all the time when I am drawing, and hopefully you do too. When we're making eraser changes, that means we're learning from what we are drawing and making it better. So the first thing I want to do for my Alfie is I want to keep my paper sideways like this so that it's not distracted at all. There we go, much better. Sorry, that was bothering me. So we're going to start with his head here. And if you look at where my finger is pointing, his head is an oval shape. It's not a circle, it's an oval shape. And we're going to start there. When I am drawing, whether it's a person or an animal, I always start with the head. So I'm thinking about where my head is placed, and I want to make sure that I have enough space for my big shell and for some details later. So I'm going to draw an oval shape for his head, kind of like that. And if I want to make changes along the way, I can. I think that looks better. So that's my head shape, and you can certainly pause this video along the way if you need more time. So now that I have his head shape, the next thing I want to do, just so I can make him look more like a turtle, is I'm going to put his eye shapes in on the sides of his head. If you notice, his turtle eyes are on the side of his head here. So I'm going to draw another oval over here and another one over here. And it kind of looks funny right now, but that's because we haven't put the eyeballs in. Now to put the eyeballs in, I'm just going to draw a little line and a little line here and here. So now I've got a shape for his eyes. So you can go ahead and do that now. And then he has his breathing holes here at the top. So those are towards the top of his head. I got a little hole here and a little hole right next to it. Perfect. So the neat thing about Alfie is his mouth, and it kind of curves along, almost like he's smiling. So I'm going to draw a nice long line. I'll probably over exaggerate his smile because in my eyes, Alfie is pretty happy, just like that. Now, this part here is his extra skin for when he stretches his neck out. Right now, he's hiding in his shell, so his neck is kind of bunched up. So we need to draw out where that extra skin is. And we're basically just drawing around his head because that's his skin fold. That's his extra layer. He's coming along very nicely. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw the line of where his shell covers his body. It literally umbrellas over his entire body. Notice how I'm drawing right over the pencil line here. And I'm making like this swoop motion with my pencil. Swoop. So you can even do that on the screen to get the feel of it. So I'm going to draw this line. It's going to swoop up and swoop down all the way over. And that's the type part of his shell. And then we're going to come around, kind of points at the top a bit here. And then it comes back and it meets the other side on a rounded edge. So I've got my rounded edge here. I'm going to come around, up, kind of like a little point at the top. And then it comes back on the other side and it rounds around. So you got a pretty big shell over there. I think I'm going to drop this a little, but you just wait. Almost, there we go. Then part of his front legs are tucked in as well because he's kind of tucked in his shell today. So we're going to draw his first, kind of like a half circle underneath this side of his shell, and then another half circle under this side of his shell. I'm going to bring this shell down too. I like that better. Like that. So he looks like he's about ready to walk right towards us, which is awesome. And then his bottom shell is right under here. It's a little hard to see on this picture, but it's right under here where his bottom shell is. So we need to draw that too. And that comes right across under his face and then right over to his other leg. So he's kind of all connected there. Now the main parts of Alfie are done. Then we're going to be doing the pattern on his turtle shell. Now in this picture, you don't see every defined shape on his shell. So that's up to you if you want to draw it or not. I'm just going to kind of draw the hint of his outer ridge of his shell first, which comes across and down. And then he kind of has some lines here. Just a couple lines all the way around. And then he's got his shell shapes patterns on the top here. I'm going to make those kind of like ovals because we're only seeing part of his shell. We're not seeing his entire shell because we're looking at him from a frontal view. So we're looking at him from the front. We're not looking at him from the side. And there he is. He looks pretty happy. I think Mia would be pleased. And from here, it's up to you what you want to draw in your background. Now, I really liked when the picture of Alfie up on his rock. Let me show you the one I have here. So this is the picture of Alfie up on his stone after he found his perfect present for Mia. And it's on his back too, and then it's in the garden. So that's up to you what other details you would like to add around Alfie. He could be on a rock. He could be in the grass. He could be underwater when he went searching for that perfect gift. He could be wiggling in his shell like when Mia taught him how to dance. Or he could be surrounded by his stuffed animal friends. So many things that you can do. I did not allow for a lot of extra space around my Alfie. So I think what I'm going to do is just put him on a rock. I'm going to push this up so you can see a little bit more. So I'm going to put him on a rock that comes all the way down to the bottom like this. And maybe put some grass here and some grass here. And maybe a sun up in the cloud up here. Maybe it's got some sun rays. Because he's going for that, searching for that perfect gift when Alfie disappeared. Now from here, if you would like to leave it as is, you certainly can. You're the artist. If you would like to color in Alfie, you may do so as well. I actually outlined Alfie first with black. So you could use a black crayon if you wanted to. You don't have to. And I only used crayons to color in my Alfie because honestly, that's probably all that you have. If you have watercolor paints at home, you can certainly use them. If you have markers at home and you would like to use that, you can too. But I really like crayons because crayons and colored pencils can mix together when you are coloring. So when you are using a crayon or a colored pencil, you can blend in your colors, which is what I'd like to show you if you're still sticking around to watch me do this. So here's my Alfie. Sorry, sometimes I get carried away and want to finish certain things before I move on. But I really wanted to get his eyes in because that makes him look more realistic. And then his little nose holes. I'm sure there's a better term for that. Now, so his face is not a weird, but very a unique type of green. If you really look at his face, he's not just a green turtle. He kind of has some yellow, maybe some beige, maybe some brown. So there's a lot of different colors mixed in just on his face alone. So I'm going to grab those colors. I'm going to my green. I'm going to grab maybe a light green. I'm going to grab my brown and my beige. So just for his face alone, I'm going to be mixing a lot of different colors very lightly. So I'm going to take my brown. I'm going to shade it in lightly just to give him that dark area underneath. When the light doesn't touch something, we create a shadow. So it does appear to be a little darker in those areas. And where the light hits more, it's lighter. So I've got a little bit of a brown shadow, and I'm going to put in some of this peach kind of around his face. And then I'm going to add the green. So green is really not the first color I'm choosing because I wanted that green to mix in with that brown and beige to give him more of that turtley color. You could even make up your color once you make it. It's one of my favorite things to do is invent new colors and then name them. So this is my turtley color, which is actually a brown, beige, and green and yellow mixed together. Looks great. Now, just to kind of come back to here, here's my other guy. So I mixed those colors on him. I mixed yellow and brown and black on his shell. I mixed 2 different shades for the sky. And I am still working on my stone, but I had gray and brown on his rock and then some purple and pink on his flowers. I'm going to come back to me. So much fun drawing. I sure hope that you do this and post it on your TikTok so that I see what amazing Alfie turtles you are drawing. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.